Can everyone get richer in the cryptocurrency market, which includes XRP and other similar assets, if Trump wins? Scott Bassett, the U.S. Treasurer, will talk about cryptocurrencies and their possible effects as one of the new events and subjects to be talked about. We will talk about Brad Garling's house along with the coins. Most important, in this video, we'll look at the latest news about XRP and explain it all. The Ripple case is also being talked about. In the first place, Treasury Secretary Scott Bassett said on Fox News that digital assets will still exist. I'm going to play this one because I think the government has made it clear that the U.S. will become the global hub for digital assets. The value of digital assets in the crypto community has grown over the last 4 years, and the current government is ready to speed that growth up through smart regulation and good partnerships. The Senate, along with the House and Senate, is working hard on bills to make voting much safer and more reliable. There was a 7-spot drop for Brad Garling house behind Trump. We need to make sure that the U.S. is not only the top financial institution, but also the technological leader when it comes to digital and crypto assets. Having a personal understanding of the reason behind our efforts makes this a lot more important. This time, it's about the spread of XRP around the world. XRP is the next generation of payment that can quickly send value with little or no money. And Brad Garling house is very friendly with Trump about this. As you may remember, Donald Trump created a level playing field. Brad Garling house and Stuart Alarat helped him do this, with XRP being the most important part, a digital cash that used a lot in the U.S. Do you remember that the Trump government put out an order to make a strategic inventory reserve? You could use this fund to buy things like Ethereum, Bitcoin, or BNB. A very small number of ADA and other tokens have also been able to stop people from doing illegal things, usually by seizing or giving back property. The U.S. government will keep cryptocurrency safe. I think Ripple will give XRP to the U.S. Strategic Reserve at some point because there is no other way to say that the U.S. has it. This is because XRP is an innovative new currency that will rock the world when it joins the banking partnership or central bank. We want to be the biggest and best. I was thinking about saying that the U.S. has the world's biggest economy, country, and defense. You should know how much we love our country because half of our channel's listeners are American. This week, I shared this amazing movie of something that happened. It is important for the world to see the United States as a leader in the world, not the other way around. This 53-second movie makes that point very clear. This is still true even though the Biden administration had some effect on how cryptocurrency spread around the world, like taking a walk around left field. We thought things would be better, but Trump is still writing these mistakes down. May I join in? I promised at the first White House Digital Asset Conference in 2000 that the U.S. would have the best Bitcoin economy in the world. In order to keep this promise, my government has been quickly improving technology since then. The U.S. dollar will stay the world's main reserve currency as long as it is stable and fast. Stablecoins will be used for this technology, which is very important to Trump's government. As a crypto business owner, I'm thrilled to be joining the Trump government. Today is a turning point for me. Not long ago, none of us would have even dared to think that this could happen. Our goal is to be ahead of everyone else. With regards to everything, what an exciting day. A lot of people at the White House are behind you, and just being there is a big deal. I'd also like to point out that CoinW is a great exchange that has helped fund this movie. They showed up for the first time in 2017. You can use this without going through KYC if you want to buy cryptocurrency in the U.S. Buy and sell cryptocurrency. They offer spot dealing and ETFs as well as an over-the-counter desk and a variety of market futures. Besides that, they offer copy sharing. There are many things on this site that can help you trade better. If you want to follow someone, you can join and take part through their Launchpad or other tools. Goods and services they provide, as well as a clean user interface. You can learn a lot of useful things there. If you sign up through my link at the bottom of this post, you'll get $100 0 cents in credit. This site is a great place to trade Bitcoin. It has to be Ron Cunningham, right? In my opinion, this is incredibly scary. The United States is home to Ripple and is also the world's largest cryptocurrency city. All of us can't pass up this chance, and things will only get better from here on out. I agree with everything you said about blockchain technology. Ripple has more partnerships than any other company in the world. They are at the top of this list. They have the most parenting rights of all the fire blocks that are out there. No matter what, Ripple is clearly ahead of the rest. Remember that Ripple is sneaky when it comes to some parts of the Bitcoin market. They can get the best relationships once they master one and then move on to something even bigger and better. That's exactly what Ripple has been doing. They started out with payments across borders and slowly grew to let you know about payments made across borders. Learn about the safe coins that central banks have made possible by tokenization. We should all be thankful and happy to have the support of a bank of this size and reputation. They have been working hard to make this happen. The world is moving away from a centralized debt grid and toward a decentralized system. A great age, mostly because of what Ripple has done. Chris Larson and Brian Bradlin, Joel Cass, David Schwartz and Stuart Aldaro, Monica Long, and a lot of other great Ripple staff. I've gotten a lot of messages on LinkedIn and Twitter. If anyone who reads this knows anyone at Ripple, please let me know. It looks like the channel is too small right now, but we'll get there in good time. The Ripplet network is made to work with stable USD coins. The fact that each bank has its own stable coin is very important. If they tokenize it on-chain, they can easily move value between any item that works with the XRP system. Together with, remember that the parts of the new system must work together. A SILAD system has been added to the SWIFT system, and its pros and cons have been noted. It's clear that anything on the XRP ledger can be sold for something else. More than 50 different currencies can be traded there. 10 years will pass. Between 10, 0, and 20 different things that can all be traded for. It goes without saying that smart contracts, it is important to tokenize real assets so that smart contracts can work with contracts on different blockchains. Put money into stocks, bonds, derivatives, and real estate. The $1.00 goal they have set is the biggest goal you can think of. $4 billion in private markets, which may be similar to what we have here. There's also the question of institutions' custody, which lets them go to any bank and ask for a way to store their cryptocurrency assets.